Hi everyone! Today I want to share some things about myself in this video. So if you're curious, please keep watching. I'm making a cup of coffee for me to drink during this video, and I use this kind of coffee. It's like, I'm not sure how you call it in English. And I use almond milk in my coffee. If you can see, because I am sensitive to certain things that are in milk. So I already have some boiled water, so I'm going to start making my coffee. So the almond milk is ready. I always like to make things clean right away, so your things are not standing there real dirty. I don't know what you guys do or what helps you, but for me it helps when my home is calm and there's not a lot of things standing waiting for being cleaned, or the dishes that needs to be done. I mean, I do it always when when I have dishes to do, I do it right away. So it stays clean and nice, and that helps me, that keeps my head like calm. First of all, I want to say that I'm grateful that people are watching my videos. I really do appreciate that. So thank you very much. If you wonder where my dog Gaia is, she's in another room, relaxing. She's free to walk through the house, so if she comes, she comes. Today I would love to share some things about myself, about my journey in life. I was born in a family of already 4 children. I am the 5th, and underneath me there are 3 other children. So I grew up in a big family with ups and downs, struggles, tension sometimes. And also as family we did, of course, lovely things that we could enjoy very much. And I love my brothers and sisters very much, and my parents also. Since I was a very little girl, I always knew I was different. And in my childhood, I was diagnosed with sensory integration, which means that things like noises, sounds, smells, touch, these are things that has to do with my senses. So it means that my nervous system processes things differently. When I hear sounds or noises, they come to me 10 times louder than to a person that doesn't have this neurological disorder. And yeah, that can be really hard in a very busy, often noisy society. And yeah, that made my life already a bit more difficult. Then when I was 27, I was diagnosed with autism, finally. And sensory integration is often seen in girls with autism too, so it made sense. But before I got my autism diagnosis and before I could get the right help, I was misdiagnosed with a lot of other things: anxiety disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, borderline personality disorder. And I followed treatments for disorders that I actually didn't have, which was harmful to me. And the way I was treated by caregivers was also often not very kind. It was also harmful. It broke my trust in people. And while I went through all these things, even when I had my autism diagnosis, like 10 years of having my autism diagnosis, the right diagnosis, I still didn't get the right help, the right things that could make my life more easy. So because of that, I always did courses to learn more about self-development, about counseling. So that's why I have my certificate diploma for counseling. And I did a lot of courses about food, about coaching by autism. And I am a trained energy therapy practitioner. And the reason that I did all those things is because I was looking myself, what can I do? What can make my life more bearable? Because I really was suffering and often also had depressions because of not getting the right care and help and assistance. So that's why I'm also became so passionate about reaching out to other people, to advocate for people with autism or people who are neurodivergent. And I really want to share the knowledge I've got as an energy therapy practitioner, as a counselor. I love to be there for people, to guide them, to be a person that really listens to you and others, because I've missed that. And we need more people like me, I believe. And I see on YouTube, and that I'm very grateful for, I see more people with autism and more people that are neurodivergent or that have struggled with mental health, and they are so passionate about sharing their knowledge and wisdom with others. And that is what I really love. Not always easy to drink coffee with foam on it, but it tastes nice. I'm very early in my YouTube journey, but still I thought I want to share this. If people don't like me because of this, then I hope they find what they look for in other people. But I am who I am, and I decided later in my life, I'm 39 years old now, I decided I've tried so long to adapt myself to others. I am not going to do that anymore. I want to be myself. I want to be me. I want to express myself the way I express myself. I want to have my emotions in the way they come. I don't want to walk on the street in society in a straitjacket. No. And I would advise you to do the same, because you are who you are. And you are beautiful as a person, you are unique, and you have gifts and talents, like I said in other videos, that are needed. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, but I wanted to share a bit about my story. And if you want to know more, you can always reach out to me and ask questions. But that is really the reason that I started making these videos, to share my knowledge and wisdom. And if I am able to help someone, that is really something that will make my heart very happy. And a happy heart is a healthy heart. So, yeah. And in my search for what I can do myself to feel better while having this disability, because autism, it does have positive things, but in a world that is not made for people like me, it's not easy to live with autism. So while looking what can help me, I also started my spiritual journey, my spiritual awakening. And like I said, I found gemstones. There are a lot of gemstones over there already. They are so different. Not one gemstone is the same. And the properties they have, like, it's a whole new world to me, and I love to learn about it. It's a beautiful world. So that is one thing that I do, and I love to sing. I had singing classes as a child. I had piano lessons. I don't have a piano right now. I love to go further with lessons one day, hopefully. And I learned to play other instruments, but for a long time I could not play my instruments, and I don't have them anymore. Only my clarinet I still have, but I couldn't play instruments for a long time, and I could also not sing for a while. I can sing again, thankfully, but I couldn't sing and play my instruments because I felt so depressed that I didn't feel my feelings anymore. Making music, expressing yourself, that really comes with feelings. You put your feelings and emotions in the music, and that is what makes it helpful and that makes it beautiful. And about a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening, I also want to say it can sometimes be very lonely and difficult because you start to sense a different world. To you, the world becomes different and you see a different reality, and you see the reality that's not real to you anymore. So it's not always easy to find like-minded people that are like you when you are awakening. But no, there are other people like you. I am one of them. And a great support to me at the moment from Men Awakening, Malou. She is also one of them. And I want to thank her for her kindness and her support. But know there are other people like you. And know that we are willing to help you, to be with you, so you can share your new visions, your new thoughts, your new ideas. And we can learn from each other, and we can support each other. And that is what I want to give you with this video. I felt a bit nervous to share my story. I am willing to say that because it's the truth. But I hope it will help you again. And yeah, know that we are there for you, and that you can always reach out to me or to someone else you find on the internet. Or maybe you meet someone coincidentally. But I don't believe in coincidence, but maybe you meet someone. So if you want to share your story, feel free to share your story. I love to hear it, I love to read it. If you want some guidance, I would like to be there for you, to help you on your journey. So don't be afraid, don't hesitate to reach out. And know you are special and that you can do it. You are an amazing soul and you are loved. I want to send you all a lots of love, light, energy, and kindness. See you soon. Bye.